Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome to my new Let's Play. We're going to be moving away from the Nintendo front, at least for this particular project, with the game created by Insomniac Games for the PlayStation 2, Ratchet Clank. So, pretty interesting story with how I came across this game. I've always been aware of it. I've always been aware of the Ratchet series. Long ago, when I used to watch G4 and Tech TV, and they had, video game reviews on shows like X-Play and whatnot. And I always saw that these games got very, very high review scores, so I was naturally very, very curious about these games, but I never actually got to play them until much later on in my life, particularly when I was involved with Crystal Star Studio. Me, Guy Crusher 9, and the Pasta King were looking for a game to do. At some point we landed on the Ratchet series. I mentioned I had never played the Ratchet series, but I'd always wanted to, and from that we just basically decided that, you know what, this should be the project we should work on, and we did it. I really, really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing this game, and here I am doing a Let's Play of it on my own channel, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Gonna start a new game here. I have some practice files here. I'll just go ahead and create a file on file 2, I suppose. And yeah, let's get right into this.
Final step. Attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Okay, so immediately we get thrown into the game. I'm currently controlling Ratchet, the quote-unquote main character of the game. This is a platforming, 3D platformer, I guess you could call it. So we can run, we can jump, we can attack using our mighty wrench, we can do some pretty nifty jump maneuvers, we can actually throw the wrench as well. And yeah, that's basically what we got here. We have a 3D platformer. You guys know I love 3D platformers. They're definitely one of my favorite genre. I mean, I just like platformers in general, but, 3D platformers are definitely my jam. Huge fan of all the Mario games, huge fan of all the Rareware platformers on N64, so naturally I took to this game very, very quickly because, you know, these games are always very, very accessible to me. They're what I'm used to on the video game front, and they're just always a lot of fun. Very easy to pick up and play, very easy to figure out. There's a lot of landscapes you can explore, stuff of that nature, so I definitely took to this game pretty fast. So as we're kind of traveling around here, destroying enemies and boxes and whatnot, we'll be picking up bolts. Bolts are, I guess, the currency of the game, kind of the coins, I guess, of the Mario series, you might say. We'll be using the bolts to purchase a lot of stuff in the game. And, yeah, we'll be trying to collect as many as we can, because there's a lot of stuff to buy, that's for sure. We also have another type of weapon as well. We have a secondary weapon, and there's a whole lot of secondary weapons in this game. The one we kind of default start with is called the bomb glove, where we can basically throw a bomb and stuff around. The impact will explode, giving us more bolts and destroying more enemies. How fun is that? Also, I should probably go over the pause menu too. We'll have weapons, gadgets, a quick select feature where we can equip stuff on a quick select, which we can use a triangle to switch between. We only have the bomb glove right now, so it's not super important. Your items that you'll get throughout the game. You have a help menu, which will basically showcase a lot of helpful information if you're lost. Gives you the controls of the game. Talks about your moves, your weapons, and all that stuff. And of course you have the options menu where you can adjust a couple of different things. There are two things I'm going to adjust very quick. I'm going to go to the camera controls, and I'm actually going to do reverse camera controls for both of these. And I'm also going to make the camera control fast because I like a very, very responsive camera, so it's nice to kind of have that. And I'm also going to turn on subtitles. Now, it's kind of funny. Subtitles really only appear for certain cutscenes. There's some cutscenes where they don't appear at all, and I don't really understand the logic that they use for when they add subtitles to cutscenes. Because I feel like in some cases where the subtitles are needed, they don't show, but then when they're not really needed, they show, so it's kind of a weird thing. But, you know, there's always some people who prefer to have subtitles on because they want to make sure they heard exactly what they heard, and the subtitles are a good way to be aware of that. Plus, I can't exactly listen to the game dialogue myself because of the way I have to record this, so I figured that having subtitles on might be a good idea. At least for the early game. We can always turn them off if they get too distracting. Definitely let me know in the video comments section if you think the subtitles are too annoying. If you really don't care, like, don't worry about it. If they don't affect the game for you, by all means, like, you know, don't really say anything. It's really just for those who, you know, want to have subtitles on or think they are too distracting. But yeah, that's kind of my reasoning for having them on, at least at first anyway. Over here we see those G boxes. Those are Gadgetron boxes. They have ammo for basically all of your secondary weapons. So we've used a couple of bomb gloves, so naturally we found some bomb glove ammo in there. As we get more weapons, I think it'll randomize what's in the boxes. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's fixed when you have like more and different weapons and whatnot. I honestly don't know. I've really only played through this game twice, so I will say there will be moments in this game where I might get lost and I might forget about certain things. Because again, I've only played through this all the way once, and I've played, you know, some other playthroughs, but they were playthroughs I never finished because it was mainly about getting practice for the Let's Play that I did when we did this on Crystal Star Studio. The only difference between that playthrough and this playthrough is I'm going to be playing through the whole game, not just a third of it like I did in that particular playthrough. Also, you'll see those electric boxes. That's basically your health restore if you take damage. As you can see, whenever you get hit, you'll see like Ratchet's life meter at the top. I'll go ahead and showcase it again really quick. See those little electric orbs up there? That's your life. Each orb is 1 hit, so we have 2 hits left. I think we'll be just fine, though. I think we've killed all the enemies. And we're getting ready to approach the cutscene, but very quickly, I just want to do some more talking about things. I actually was debating whether or not to make this my next Let's Play or 2 other PlayStation platformer series. Obviously, there's Crash Bandicoot. I have always wanted to do Crash Bandicoot, and I've been wanting to do it for a while on my channel. But I'm holding off on that just because there are rumors that the Crash Insane trilogy will be coming to either Steam, and there's even rumors about coming to Nintendo Switch as well. I don't think it is going to come to Switch. I think it's just like rumors being put out there by fans of the game. But I think it is probably more likely for it to come to Steam, and if it does come to Steam, I'd rather do that version of the game because Crash Bandicoot 1 on the Insane Trilogy is way, way better than the vanilla Crash 1. It's more forgiving, so I'd rather have that version if I do the Crash games on my channel. So until I have more information, I'm putting a hold on that. And there's also the Jak and Daxter series, which I also considered, but I haven't played any of the games yet. I mean, I've played Jak 2, but I haven't played the first one. And I've been meaning to play it, but I never got around to it, and I needed a new project, so I figured, well, I'll just go with Ratchet Clank then and work on Jak and Daxter a little bit later. So that's kind of my thought process for this. I would like to eventually do all the PlayStation platformer series, Jak and Daxter, Crash, Spyro, Sly Cooper, all those very popular games I would like to do at some point on my channel, but I don't have all of them, and I want to work through and play through the games at least once before I do them on my channel as well, so just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, let's see what we got over here.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
This game is funny, by the way.
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Okay, so that's basically the general game plot. Clank is trying to stop Chairman Drek and needs a superhero to save the galaxy. And Ratchet's going to help him out. So that's the basic plot we have here. I think I'm also going to end the video right here. Kind of a short video. And the next video is probably also going to be short because what I eventually want to try to do for this series is I want to try to do basically one video per planet visit. But of course, there will be some visits that are shorter than others, and there will be some visits that are longer than others. So at that point, I'll just figure out what I'm going to do then, and we'll just kind of go along with it as we go throughout the game. But kind of starting out, I'll try to do one planet for video. So next time, we're going to be exploring the planet of Nivalis. I'll also be talking about, I guess, the basic goal for this playthrough. I do want to do a 100% playthrough, as I normally try to do in my Let's Plays. But of course, there will be some extras and things that'll take a lot more effort to get than others. So I'll also be talking about that personally later as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So this has been SlimKirby. This has been Ratchet and Clank. I hope you guys are looking forward to this. I am very, very much looking forward to this. I really enjoyed this game when I played it for Crystal Star Studio. And honestly, I think I'll enjoy it for this channel as well. So, yeah, that's going to be it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Later, folks.